Hello, dear friend, and welcome. This is hopefully a warm, inviting, enticing invitation to encourage you to participate with me starting Saturday, when I'll be reading and studying Robert Fritz's most recent book, Identity: Why It Doesn't Matter What You Think About Yourself as far as it pertains to creating what matters. So without further delay, if you purchase this book on Amazon, this is what you will read. This groundbreaking book explores how identity issues thwart the ability to create the life you want. I like the way they start that out because sometimes people disassociate or incorrectly associate creating with creating what? Well, overall, the life you want. This book demonstrates how the modern trend to promote self-esteem training, positive thinking, and the tenets of self-help movement encourages self-obsession, which backfires and makes it harder for people to create success. Authors Anderson and Fritz make the ultimate case that what you think about yourself doesn't matter, nor does it determine your prospects for accomplishment. In fact, the more you focus on yourself, the less you are able to learn, grow, develop needed skills, and create what matters. My website, createwhatmatters.com. So to catch that one phrase, the more you focus on yourself, the less you're able to learn, grow, develop needed skills, and create what matters to you. So the more you focus on yourself, from a French photographer's a boy looking but not finding, because he doesn't know how to put it there to remember. That's very similar to the image I used on my book, Why School Sucks, a young boy, a little boy looking but unable to find. Well, there's only two places that we can look. Down and in, looking for it in here, rote memory, or up and out, a true method for memorizing. So that momentum of constantly looking in, trying to find what's not there. Going back to Robert Fritz's book, Identity, the more you focus on yourself, the less you are able to learn, grow, develop needed skills, and create what matters to you. So that's what I'm trying to share, is that momentum. 12 years of school, 14 years of school, 16 years of schooling, looking down and in at ourselves. So to go on with Robert's book, this book will ruffle many feathers in the self-help world by revealing how some of the most common concepts are simply not true and even harmful. So the common concept, we're taught how to memorize before we're told what to memorize. That's a common concept, yet there's no proof. Please, if you can prove that, share with me one school where there's one semester class that's teaching students a proven, dependable, repeatable method for memorizing. We're not taught that. None of us, ever. So the momentum in America is looking down and in. Children, teenagers, adults, senior citizens, looking down and in instead of looking up and out. So to continue with Robert's book, on the other side of these concepts, we're either looking down and in or up and out. On the other side of these concepts is freedom from illusions, dogma, and belief. The ideas in identity will give you the opportunity to truly become the dominant force and author of your life-building process, the dominant force. So regardless of your social status, regardless of your financial status, regardless of your numerology or of your astrology or your family upbringing or where you live, all these other influences, the main influence is being able to shift from rote memory to a proven, dependable, repeatable method for memorizing, to shift from problem solving to a proven, dependable, repeatable method for creating. So for Robert Fritz's book, Identity, I'm going to start on Saturday. I'm looking forward to sharpening my saw for creating. And I know that Robert offers great value for that end result. So I hope you continue. I hope you continue by also participating, whether you can join me each day. I'm not sure how this will be shared. Robert writes so well that we may end up on one page for several days or weeks. I'm not sure. Or it might be chapter by chapter per day. One of the things I most enjoy about understanding a method for creating is I have more natural freedom to take chances. Because in the creative process, there's never a guarantee. So, quote, you learn to live with that never a guarantee. The point of all of Robert's work is how do we, as the archer behind me, how do we establish structural tension? How do we establish structural tension, otherwise known as drama? How do we maintain it, nurture it, hold that structural tension, and over time, over a development of understanding the creative process, we increase that structural tension. Longer periods of time, more at stake, larger things we are creating, more people involved, and that's because we understand a proven, dependable, repeatable method for creating that is outside of ourselves. The more we look in, the less opportunity, the less chance, the less percentage of being able to hold that structural tension. And, what am I shooting for over there? Shot a little low. I'll learn from that. So I hope you join me and participate starting this Saturday. Thank you very much for participating in this presentation.